Hi there, I'm Sam at Playly, with my colleague, Mira.
Hello there.
So today we want to introduce you to Playly and how it can easily transform your marketing campaigns. Playly's been getting a lot of attention lately because it's helping brands bring play back into marketing. It's exciting to see how simple games and interactivity offered by Playly can completely transform how audiences engage. So what's behind this momentum? Ask yourself one question. What's the one thing every marketer worries about today? The vanishing attention span. We spend hours crafting content, designing visuals, running campaigns, only to see people scroll right past. Static posts, stories, even videos, they all blur together in the endless digital noise. Audiences no longer stop to read, listen, or watch. They simply pass through. At Playly, we look at this differently. We believe that every click, every interaction carries a spark, an intent to play. And every time someone plays, they connect. Because play is a great way to engage, learn, and remember. So we asked ourselves, what if marketing could feel like that? What if people didn't just watch your campaign, but joined in? That idea is what led to Playly.ai, a platform built to infuse play into marketing. Playly helps brands and marketers turn ordinary campaigns into interactive, game-based experiences. Instead of passively watching, your audiences play, participate, compete, win, and remember. Because Playly makes marketing feel alive. Now, let's be honest. Marketers today face almost impossible odds. We're expected to generate leads, increase clicks, build engagement, and show measurable ROI, all the while keeping the brand fresh, creative, and relevant. But traditional channels like email marketing, paid ads, and even webinars have become repetitive. When everyone and everything appears the same, attention dries up. And that's a huge challenge. People don't want more noise. They want something that feels different. Of course, that sounds wonderful. But the question is, how easy is it to do that? Well, the answer is very easy. Playly is a no-code platform where marketers, without writing a single line of code, can create playful, interactive experiences in minutes. Imagine transforming your next product launch into a mini-game where users spin a wheel to discover its features, unlock rewards, or find hidden surprises. Picture an event where visitors don't just collect brochures, but answer fun quizzes that test their knowledge and earn points on a live leaderboard. Think of a webinar that starts with a short trivia challenge. People arrive early, they get curious, and suddenly the chat is buzzing with excitement, even before the session begins. That's Playly in action. Simple, quick to build, but incredibly effective. The beauty of it is that Playly integrates everywhere. On your website, on social media, inside your webinars, even in physical spaces like stores and trade shows. You can embed it, link it, or let people scan a QR code to start playing. Let me give you a few examples. A tech brand launching a new gadget decides to skip the typical email countdown campaign. Instead, they launch a spin and win game that reveals features and prizes each day leading up to the launch. Engagement would soar, not because of discounts or gimmicks, but because people enjoy participating. At a large industry conference, an event organizer can use Playly's live quiz module to draw attendees to their booth. Instead of giving away keychains, they can offer points and bragging rights on a big screen leaderboard. The booth could become the most visited in the entire hall, not by luck, but by design. Another use case I love is from a festive retail campaign. An e-commerce brand can use Playly to create a simple jigsaw puzzle that reveals limited time offers. Every time a user completes the puzzle, they unlock a coupon. I know for sure that within a week, their campaign would generate higher conversions than any social media post had in the past 6 months. And it isn't just about sales, it's about joy. Customers remember the experience, share screenshots, and tell their friends. That's the kind of organic amplification that modern marketing dreams of. Gamification also works beautifully for awareness and education. Imagine a healthcare company using Playly to launch a myth or fact quiz about common health misconceptions. It's light, interactive, and even a little humorous. But behind the fun lies something deeper. It builds trust because people learn while they play. At the end of the game, participants could even sign up for a free consultation. The brand doesn't just collect leads, it earns credibility. And that's the real win. What makes Playly powerful is not just the games themselves, but the psychology behind them. People aren't clicking because they have to, they're clicking because they want to see what happens next. And when they enjoy the process, they remember the brand. That emotional connection, that sense of, I had fun with this, lasts far longer than any banner ad ever could. In other words, it creates business opportunity right at the point of play. And it's not limited to external audiences. Large organizations can use gamification to train and motivate their sales teams or engage with partners. Instead of long and dry learning modules, they can run gamified training quizzes with leaderboards and small rewards. The difference in participation rates can be dramatic. People love to compete, track their progress, and be recognized. So how does it all work? How can you use it? Mira, would you like to explain?
Sure, Sam. Now, when you hear about platforms like this, you might expect complexity. Long setup times, big budgets, or technical dependencies. But no, Playly is built for marketers, not coders. Everything works through a simple interface. Just choose your game format, customize your visuals and text, set your rewards, and publish. It's that easy. The pricing is equally straightforward. There's a kickoff pack for smaller campaigns, a power pack for growing teams, and a customizable boss mode for enterprises that want advanced templates, private labeling, or higher participation limits. You can also expand your plan based on how your campaign is doing. That means you are not locked in, because it gives you flexibility, transparency, and it scales with your ambition. Along with all that, you get email support to help you and, depending on the pack, a simple dashboard of analytics and the details you need so that you can act on the data and take your campaign forward. The key to all this is how Playly helps marketers rediscover creativity. We often think creativity means a great tagline or a viral ad, but true creativity is about finding new ways to make people care. Playly gives marketers a playground to experiment, to make campaigns intuitive, behavior-driven, and experientially alive. It turns performance marketing into participatory marketing. Sam, back to you.
Thanks, Mira. So, if you're a marketer wondering how to cut through the noise, how to get people to truly engage with your campaigns again, it might be time to stop thinking in terms of ads and start thinking in terms of experiences. Playly gives you the tools to do exactly that. It makes interactivity simple, creativity measurable, and engagement joyful again. Because at the end of the day, marketing isn't just about impressions or clicks. It's about connection. And connection happens when people participate. When they play, they remember. When they compete, they care. When they enjoy what they're doing, they share. That's the magic of play, and it's the heart of what Playly brings to modern marketing. So, that's the promise of Playly, where marketing feels more like play and less like work for both brands and their audiences. Visit Playly.ai and fuel your next campaign with the power of play. Of course, if you have more questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thanks for watching and listening. I'm Sam.
And I am Mira. We can't wait to see how you'll give wings to your next campaign and to your audiences with Playly at Playly.ai.